because he told me कि जैसे ही तुम free हो तो call करना, तो मैं करती हूँ.
Ma'am, otherwise, Poonam from my office will call. You can continue.
Yeah. So, sir, I can't see you, sir. Please. Dr. Sumer Singh.
Ma'am, you start the introduction. I'll get him online.
Yeah. So our fourth panel is more about social media and the social learning, the social network, how social media is going to influence with the skill development sector. And we have eminent panelists again with us. We have our very dear Dr. Sumer Singh, who has been principal of Delhi College. I'll just read out. After 40 years of distinguished career in Indian education, Dr. Sumer Singh has retired to work in horticulture, social forestry, and agriculture in Punjab. My God. As the Director of Education, SALID, he continues to serve as consultant and is a speaker on various national and international education forums. Formerly, Dr. Singh served as principal of Delhi College Business School, Asian School, and the Lawrence School, Sanawar. And also, Dr. Sumer Singh was the one who made me the star of Madhya Pradesh, or who made me blossom in Madhya Pradesh, because all projects which I used to take in Madhya Pradesh used to just give a nod, yes, go ahead. So thank you for having that trust and just agreeing to, without even asking what I'm doing, just to join this panel. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Our next panelist is Mr. UK Jha. Mr. Jha is a B.Ed and MSc Chemistry alumnus from Allahabad University. Jha, sir, has been serving in the field of education for over 3 decades. He has been working as a principal of Choitram School for the last 19 years. Jha, sir, has also been awarded by the government of Rajasthan, Rotary Club, and Dainik Bhaskar for his exemplary work in the field of education. He currently holds the Sahodaya head of Indore Sahodaya Schools. Thank you, Mr. Jha, for joining us for this panel. So
thank you, Sapna.
We will start with these 2 panelists. Meanwhile, Sudhir Mishra ji will join us. And Santosh Shukla, I would just like to add that he had gone for his COVID test yesterday, because he was sitting with Dr. Sumit Shukla for past 3-4 days. So I don't know what's the report like. So he was not sounding too bright yesterday. So maybe because of that, he's not joined us, because he was really looking quite unwell last night. So I don't know whether he's unwell or well. So let's start. Sumer Singh, sir. I would like, अबे सर आपसे क्या क्वेश्चन पूछो, पर पूछना पड़ेगा. फिर मैंने और सर ने रिहर्सल भी किया है हिंदी में, और इंग्लिश में हम करेंगे. सर, वास्तव में सोशल मीडिया छात्रों को सोशल बना रहा है. क्या आपका ये मानना कहाँ तक कि आप समझते हैं कि हाउ लॉन्ग इज इट लाइक यू फील दैट सोशल मीडिया कितना सोशल बना रहा है छात्रों को आज के एजुकेशन सिस्टम में?
ये बना भी रहा है और नहीं भी बना रहा है. ये अगर तो सही तरीके से इस्तेमाल किया जाए तो सोशल मीडिया से ही हम एक दूसरे के टच में रहते हैं, और ख़ास ऐसे टाइम में जब हम मिल नहीं सकते लोगों से. और जो हमारे दोस्त हैं, जो हमारे प्रोफेशनल कॉलीग्स हैं, उनके साथ हमारा कहीं भी हो दुनिया में हमारा कांटेक्ट रहता है. तो सोशल मीडिया के तौर पे ज़रूर ये बना रहता है, लेकिन अगर आदमी सिर्फ सोशल मीडिया पे बैठ जाए और कुछ ना करे तो फिर वो बात नहीं रहती है, क्योंकि फिर वो आइसोलेटेड हो जाता है, वो और कुछ करता नहीं है, हेल्थ भी सफ़र करता है, सोशल इंटरेक्शन भी सफ़र करता है. तो इसका बैलेंस ढूंढना पड़ता है.
बस सर, ओके. अच्छा, मुझे लगा बहुत. So now we have with us the very famous director Sudhir Mishra ji, and Sudhir Mishra sir is so humble that मैं जब भी दादा को बोलती हूँ दादा मैं ये काम कर रही हूँ, तो दादा बस बोलते हैं कि आगे बढ़ो, मैं साथ में हूँ. So thank you दादा for joining us. And let me read out उनके भी जितने भी आप पढ़ाया करो तो इतना ज्यादा है दादा के बारे में. So to everyone knows who is Sudhir Mishra. He's a famous, very famous director.
Go ahead. You don't have to introduce me more.
जी sir. So Sudhir Mishra was known for national awards. He has won many national awards. धारावी उनकी मूवी और मैं जिंदा हूँ उनकी मूवी है और बेस्ट स्टोरी उनकी हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी है. और अभी जो लेटेस्ट वो एक नवाजुद्दीन सिद्दीकी के साथ एक प्रोजेक्ट पे नेटफ्लिक्स पे काम कर रहे हैं. सो दादा मैं आपसे एक क्वेश्चन आप ही के से पूछना चाहूंगी. जब सोशल नेटवर्किंग के समय मीडियम कितना सफल करियर ऑप्शन बन सकता है, क्योंकि आजकल हम सब स्किल डेवलपमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं. सो व्हाट डू यू से अबाउट career in films or career in social media through for our kids of today?
No, it's a wonderful time for social media for filmmaking because अभी तो एक career option है ना proper. एक ज़माने में तो आप मुंबई भाग के जाते थे और फिर कुछ सोचते थे इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं. Is that okay?
Mr. Jha, if you can just mute.
Mr. Jha, please unmute yourself. Jha sir. Yeah.
So up to, there are so many institutes which skill you for the profession. There are so many options. It's not merely the film industry. It is the television industry. It's now the OTT. There is, documentaries were not an option. You did it for passion or because you were an activist or a socially committed person, but now documentaries are a proper option. There are so many niche channels all over the world. Channels like Discovery, channels like History channels. So, a young person can choose his calling, right? You can, not everybody wants to become an actor, not everybody wants to become a feature filmmaker, not everybody wants to. There is if you skill yourself, and there is also the opportunity to wander. You can come into one area and discover your niche or your strength in another, right? So there are many people who come in wanting to be actors, or somebody who wants to be something else and becomes an editor, suddenly discovers sound is a wonderful option. There are sound studios all over the country now. Most of the sound studios are headed by girls and boys from the Film Institute. So it's writing is another very, very important aspect of cinema now. Writers are now properly paid. It's not perfect, but it's much better than it used to be. So, and there are many writing institutes now, things that you can be properly trained. So, I think it's a wonderful option and wonderful time. And the way to also train yourself today is far easier than it was in our time, because you could start making whatever you want, take an iPhone, take any good phone and start working. You download editing software, sound software, presto, you have a film. Maybe amateur, maybe in the beginning. But and the only way to learn is to practice, is to do. That's the best way to learn, because you can, of course, go to institutes and assess people like me or whatever. But how do you discover yourself is by doing what you like. So it's a wonderful open field today. And wherever you want to go in that field, you can walk into, and it's a big career option.
I would like to ask you, दादा, कि आपने एक बार मुझे बोला था कि मध्य प्रदेश में जब मैं एजुकेशन की बात कर रही थी, एंड लेट मी टेल ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स कि सुधीर मिश्रा जी का मध्य प्रदेश से बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग कनेक्शन है, क्योंकि उनके नाना जी चीफ मिनिस्टर थे मध्य प्रदेश के, डॉक्टर डीपी मिश्रा. उनके फादर वाइस चांसलर रहे हैं सागर यूनिवर्सिटी के.
नहीं, मेरे फादर प्रोफेसर थे, पढ़ाते थे सागर में. इस वजह से मैं सागर पहुंचा था, और मैं सागर का ही मानता हूँ अपने आप को as a student, because a lot of people say, when I go around the world and people say, are you from Oxford? So I say, no, I'm from Sagar. right?
I'm from Sagar.
So
और
Dr. Sir Hari Singh Gaur, who founded the university, was from Oxford and wanted to make an Oxford in Sagar, and he put all his personal wealth into, which is a great philanthropist and educationist.
तो आपने एक और मुझे बात बताई थी कि कहानी लिखने की बहुत कहानियों की कमी है आजकल, स्क्रिप्ट राइटिंग की बहुत कमी है, और आप चाहते थे कि स्कूल्स में अगर हम लोग एनकरेज करें ये स्किल्स और कहानी लिखने का एक कोई चैप्टर शुरू करें जो बहुत ज्यादा कमी है, तो उस पे आप थोड़ा सा बताएंगे?
स्टोरी टेलिंग जो है वो हर चीज तो एक कहानी है, और अगर आप कहानी के रूप में कुछ भी सुनाएंगे तो वो समझ में ज्यादा आती है। ज्यादातर लोग जो है ना, मतलब स्कूल में और जो हमारे पढ़ाने का तरीका है, एक तरीका ऐसा ना, समझने का कम, घोटने का ज्यादा। तो रट लो हमें। बट अगर वही कहानी, चाहे वो फिजिक्स की कहानी हो, चाहे वो एटम की कहानी हो, चाहे वो केमिकल की कंपाउंड की कहानी हो और उनका इंटरेक्शन हो, चाहे वो इतिहास की कहानी हो, चाहे वो, अगर आपको कहानी सुनाना आता है, everything is a story, right? Even your career is a story. Even a company, you start a company, that's a story. What is the story you want to tell? What is the story what is it that you want your story to be? और मुझे लगता है जो कहानी का सेंस अगर लोगों में आएगा, और लोगों से अगर आप कहानी के जरिए बहुत कुछ सुनाएंगे और समझाएंगे, तो वो कुछ जब ज्यादा होगा, आप समझ में ज्यादा आएगा, अंदर ज्यादा देर तक रहेगा, और आप उसे जब समझ के कोई चीज आप इम्बाइब करते हैं तो फिर वो आपके जहन में रहती है ज्यादा, एंड देन यू sort of can practice it. So I think a course in storytelling, in what is a story, in the idea of a story, right? A beginning, middle, and end, not necessarily in that order. How do you construct it? तो एक तो कहानीकार फिल्म के लिए भी आप हो सकते हैं, पटकथा लेखक हो सकते हैं, आप डायलॉग लिख सकते हैं, लेकिन उसके अलावा भी कहानियां जो हैं वो बड़ी आपकी जिंदगी में बहुत काम आती हैं, बहुत समझ है। आज बच्चों को आपने कहानियां अगर नहीं सुनाई अपने इर्द गिर्द की, अपने हीरो हीरोइंस की, अपनी इलाकों की, तो वो बड़े कैसे होंगे? वो बड़े होंगे सिर्फ बाहर के हीरो हीरोइन, कॉमिक, कार्टून सुन के। एक 4 साल का बच्चे, अब जो उम्र है जिसमें सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट होता है किसी पे, उस उम्र में अगर आप उनको सिर्फ वही कहानियां सुनाएंगे तो वही कहानियां उनके दिमाग में रहेंगी, वो आइडियाज उनको फॉर्म करेंगे। तो अगर आप अपनी कहानियां भी सुनाएं, और अपनी कहानियां सुनाने के लिए आपको कहानीकार होना पड़ता है आपके पास, आपको रीइंटरप्रेट आज की कहानियां आज के बच्चों के लिए, आज की जबान में, आज के तौर तरीके से, आज के इमेजरी से, आज के टेक्निक से, वो सब के जरिए आपको सुनाएंगे आप, तो मेरे ख्याल से यू विल हैव बेटर फॉर्म्ड children that come out of school. I think that'd be a better.
So with that, Mr. Jha, sir, I would like to ask you, जैसे नई शिक्षा नीति के अंतर्गत जो बच्चों को प्रतिभा निखारने का अवसर आप कैसे प्रदान करेंगे, क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज देंगे with social media to be their career? आप म्यूट हैं, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
थैंक यू सपना फॉर गिविंग मी दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी। मुझे बड़ी खुशी मिल रही है इस पैनल के साथ, बड़े बड़े दिग्गजों के साथ। डॉक्टर सुमेर सिंह हैं, सुधीर मिश्रा जी हैं, और इनके साथ प्लेटफॉर्म शेयर करने का मौका मिला। इट्स एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू मी। एंड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी जो अभी 2020 में लॉन्च की है, जिसमें प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने भी काफ़ी कुछ बोला है, और मैं समझता हूँ कि जिस तरह से इसमें चेंजेस आए हैं, जो 6th ऑनवर्ड बच्चों को हैंड्स ऑन लर्निंग, जो इंटर्नशिप का प्रोग्राम दिया है, वो कोई भी वोकेशनल कोर्स का ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट करता है जिसमें मास मीडिया भी है, और वो मास मीडिया में हैंड्स ऑन लर्निंग करता है। वो एक एंकर बनता है, या एक स्क्रिप्ट राइटर बनता है, या रेडियो जॉकी की तरह फॉर्म बनता है, तो उसके जो टैलेंट है, जो क्रिएटिविटी है, एंड आई थिंक वो सबके सामने आएगी। जो वो दबी रहती है, वो पढ़ाई के बोझ में रहती है, और वो जब किसी आर्टिस्ट के साथ काम करता है, किसी एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन के साथ अपनी क्रिएटिविटी शेयर करता है और उसको कोई मोटिवेट करता है, तो हम समझते हैं कि वो एक बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसमें बच्चा क्लास 6 ऑनवर्ड, जिसमें भय नहीं होता है कि मैं अगर कुछ गलत भी कर रहा हूँ तो आई एम गोइंग टू बी टारगेटेड। तो ऐसा भय नहीं होता उस बच्चे में, इनोसेंट होता है। तो उस एज से अगर बच्चा उन क्रिएटिविटी को डेवलप करेगा, सो आई एम श्योर आगे आने वाले टाइम पे एक बहुत अच्छा वो एंकर भी हो सकता है, न्यूज़ एडिटर भी हो सकता है, और रेडियो आरजे भी बन सकता है, स्क्रिप्ट राइटर भी बन सकता है। जैसे मिश्रा जी कह रहे थे कि कहानियों से अपनी बातें रखना, तो इनका इम्पैक्ट, मीडिया का इम्पैक्ट जो है बहुत ज़्यादा है आज, और लोग जो है बहुत जल्दी बिलीव कर देते हैं। इफ एनीथिंग इज वायरल ऑन ए सोशल मीडिया, दे बिलीव ऑन इट। और जहाँ पे फियर है, पैनिक है, तो उसमें और ज़्यादा बिलीव बढ़ जाता है। अगर किसी ने कोरोना का कोई भी बताया कि दिस इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू, तो वो सोचता है कि इसमें बुराई क्या है, इसको भी ट्राई कर ले। सो इट इन्फ्लुएंसेस द पीपल टू अ वेरी लार्जर एक्सटेंट। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि बच्चों पे इसका इन्फ्लुएंस, बिकॉज दे आर कनेक्टेड विद ईच अदर विद द सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म। तो अपने हम लोग स्कूल में भी कुछ ऐसे प्रोग्राम्स कर रहे हैं जो क्रिएटिविटी बेस्ड है। हम लोगों ने किया कि आप लोग अपने घर में बैठ कर अपना छोटा छोटा रिकॉर्ड करें, वीडियो रिकॉर्ड बनाएं, और उसको एक स्किट फॉर्म में हम उसको डेवलप करेंगे टेक्नोलॉजिकली। So it was very interesting when they did it at home. They wrote a story, and then they made the different participants, the actors and actresses, और उन्होंने बहुत ब्यूटीफुली एक दूसरे के रोल को अदा करके और उसको मर्ज करके म्यूजिक के साथ बनाया। It was a beautiful skit. So this is how they are developing that skill through media and conveying their masses to the mass. तो मैं समझता हूँ कि ये बहुत अच्छा जो शिक्षा नीति में जो बदलाव आया है वोकेशनल कोर्स का, कि एक स्किल को लेके बच्चा क्लास 12 पास करेगा, वो हमारे हिसाब से वी ऑल हैव टू अप्रिशिएट दैट।
Thank you. Dr. Sumer Singh, sir, I would like to ask you कि you have started this salad company, Salad Bowl, and with education, agriculture, which you keep posting such good videos on Facebook, and you keep telling us. So I want to know that how will we as educationists blend agriculture and education, and आप जो इतने साल के बाद अभी किए हैं वो हम अभी से बच्चों को सिखाने लग जाए कि आपके जैसा माइंडसेट हम सबका हो जाए कि you can just adapt yourself anywhere. So how do you do that? आप वो कैसे सिखाएंगे हम सबको?
Sumer sir will say eat education salad.
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Thank you. No, I am actually, after such a long stint in education, I am a student of agriculture. But I realized very soon, मुझे मेरे ख्याल में एक महीना भी नहीं लगा कि मैंने समझ लिया कि अगर मैं खेती बाड़ी करूँगा जैसे पहले करते रहे हैं, तो मेरे पैसे तो बनेंगे नहीं, मेरा गुजारा भी मेरे ख्याल में मुश्किल से होगा। तो ये जो है जो मैं सीखा उसके बाद, क्योंकि यहाँ इस एरिया में कोई ज़्यादा कोई है नहीं जो कर रहा है कुछ अलग से, तो ज़्यादा तो मीडिया से ही सीखा मैंने, इंटरनेट से सीखा है। मैं रोज़ चेक करता हूँ इंटरनेट को, क्या दवाई डालनी चाहिए, क्या कैसे ये पीला हो गया, क्या करना चाहिए। लेकिन मैं स्टूडेंट्स को ये कहना चाहूँगा कि हाँ, जो ट्रेडिशनल खेती बाड़ी है उसका टाइम निकल गया है। जो आपके पास ज़मीन है, अगर तो वो परदादों से आ रहा है, बहुत कीमती ज़मीन है, लेकिन उसमें गुजारा करना बड़ा मुश्किल है खेती बाड़ी में। नया ज़मीन खरीद के खेती बाड़ी करना तो बिल्कुल ही नामुमकिन है। तो इसमें मैं एक कहानी बताऊंगा आपको। एक है अभिषेक गर्ग जी गुजरी गांव में रहते हैं, इंदौर के बाहर, और मैं उनका जमीन देखने गया क्योंकि मैंने काफी सुना था कि वो कुछ हटके कर रहे हैं। तो वो 1 एकड़ पे 4 लाख का उनकी आमदनी है और उनके पास है कोई 8-10 एकड़, और आसपास में कई हैं जो जिनके पास 4 एकड़ है, 2 एकड़ है, 5 एकड़ है, और वो खूब अच्छा कमा रहे हैं। क्यों कमा रहे हैं? क्योंकि उन्होंने कुछ नया चीज शुरू कर दिया है। उन्होंने इजरायली टेक्नोलॉजी लेके हॉर्टिकल्चर पे आ गए हैं। अब जब हम पेड़ लगाते हैं फल का तो हम 25 फुट 30 फुट छोड़ छोड़ के लगाते हैं, वो लगाते हैं 4 फुट छोड़ के और 3 फुट छोड़ के, और उनका इतना फायदा हो रहा है। अच्छा, वो केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स इस्तेमाल नहीं करते, वो या तो नीम का तेल इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं या गौमूत्र इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं जमीन में, और बिल्कुल ही हट के उन्होंने इतना सक्सेसफुल एग्जाम्पल बनाया है। और मैं कहता हूं कि अगर आपके पास थोड़ा सा जमीन हो या आपके पास इंटरेस्ट हो इसमें, तो या तो फ्लोरिकल्चर देख लो, हॉर्टिकल्चर देख लो, एनिमल हस्बेंड्री देख लो, पिसिकल्चर देख लो, बहुत कुछ है जहाँ पैसे अच्छे बन सकते हैं और मज़ा भी आ सकता है। लेकिन हमारे एरिया में जहाँ मैं रहता हूँ पंजाब में, हमारा बड़ा सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम, और मेरे ख्याल में कई एरियाज में यही प्रॉब्लम होगा, कि प्रोसेसिंग और मार्केटिंग का कोई फैसिलिटी नहीं है। मार्केटिंग अपने आप करना बड़ा मुश्किल है, क्योंकि अब जैसे मैं अभी नींबू लगा रहा हूँ, मेरे नींबू तैयार हो गए, तो नींबू मैं बेच रहा हूँ मंडी में 20 रुपए किलो के हिसाब से।
Oh my God.
मंडी मंडी वाला बेचता है, जो दुकानदार है उसको 60 रुपए किलो में, और दुकानदार बेचता है 100 रुपए 120 रुपए किलो में। मैं अपनी एरिया की बात कर रहा हूँ। तो काम तो मैं कर रहा हूँ, मेहनत मैं कर रहा हूँ, रिस्क मैं कर रहा हूँ। तो इसका मतलब है कि अगर मैंने इसका कुछ बनाना है तो मुझे वो नींबू को आगे ले जाना पड़ेगा, या तो उसका अचार बनाना पड़ेगा या उसका जूस बनाना पड़ेगा। तो ये जो वैल्यू ऐड है, कुछ भी हम कर रहे हैं उसका जो वैल्यू ऐड है, आमदनी तो वही है, खेती बाड़ी में नहीं है। तो हमें जो हमारे यंगस्टर्स हैं, ये लिखे पढ़े हैं, ये इनोवेशन करें, स्टार्टअप्स के मौके मिल रहे हैं, कुछ ना कुछ नया सोच के। अब हमारे यहाँ बैलगाड़ी हम देखते हैं, अभी तक वही बैलगाड़ी चल रही है और उसमें कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं है। तो मुझे तो लगता है कि जो हमारे इतना कैपेसिटी है इनोवेशन का, इम्प्रूवमेंट का, रिसर्च का, कि अगर हमारे यूथ इस एरिया में आ जाएं तो जिंदगी तो बहुत बढ़िया है, बिल्कुल खुले में रहते हैं हम। कोविड हमारे यहाँ हमारे आसपास आया ही नहीं है, हमें मालूम ही नहीं है कि हाँ ये सब सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग ही है, क्योंकि मैं यहाँ हूँ, दूसरा आदमी मेरे ख्याल में 200 गज दूरी पे होगा। तो मज़ेदार, हवा भी साफ है।
Wow.
लेकिन ये आप सिर्फ खेती बाड़ी का मत सोचो, खेती बाड़ी के आगे सोचो कि उसका मार्केटिंग और प्रोसेसिंग क्या होगा। वैल्यू ऐड बहुत ज़रूरी है, और इसमें मैंने जो सीखा है वो सब इंटरनेट से सीखा है। आप भी सीख सकते हो, अगर आप दिलचस्प हो तो। इंटरनेट बहुत कुछ सिखाता है।
Wow,
थैंक यू।
sir. So, I can't believe that few years back I was discussing the education policies with you, and today you are giving me tips about agriculture. Like it's wonderful to know कि आप कैसे adapt कर लेते हो और कैसे हम सबको adaptation technique आना चाहिए और खुश रहना, और उसी में कैसे आगे बढ़ने का, चाहे वो स्टूडेंट या टीचर बन के बनना हो, कितना बहुत कुछ लर्न करने को मिलता है। Bhavin and Sumaya, I would like you to ask few questions if there are some.
Sumaya,
Sumaya, unmute yourself.
Sumer, just to add to what you said, India ranks the highest in horticulture wastage. About 30%, 35% of our fruits and vegetables are wasted every year, and that costs the economy 30 billion rupees every year. So what you said about, developing of cold storage facilities, post-harvest, value adding, that all has been ignored for the past 7 decades. We haven't been able to get that right. I'm glad you've gone in and you're trying to do something in your own small way. I have a question for Sudhir Mishra ji.
Can I
Sudhir ji,
add one thing?
yeah, sure.
Maya?
Yeah.
यहाँ हमारे एरिया में रोपड़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट है हमारा. There is no horticulture. I am one of the first people to go in for horticulture. लेकिन मैंने एक नया चीज शुरू किया है कि मैं सेब लगा रहा हूँ. I have put up an apple orchard. और सब हंसते हैं मेरे ऊपर कि सेब को 3000 फुट की हाइट चाहिए, आप 1000 फुट पे हो. सेब को ठंड चाहिए, बहुत ठंड चाहिए, और ये कामयाब नहीं होगा. अब हमारा यहाँ कामयाब हो रहा है, और मैंने कलेक्टर मैडम से, डिप्टी कमिश्नर मैडम से बात की है कि ये हमारा एरिया बिल्कुल एप्पल एरिया बन सकता है. अब हिमाचल से भी लोग आ रहे हैं, PAU से भी आ रहे हैं. तो मेरा कहने का मतलब है कि कुछ नया करना ही पड़ेगा अगर कुछ आगे बढ़ना है हमें. लेकिन मेरे पास कोल्ड स्टोरेज नहीं है. कोल्ड स्टोरेज के बगैर मेरे एप्पल्स चलेंगे नहीं, क्योंकि दीज आर लो ऑल्टीट्यूड एप्पल्स. और अगर मैंने कुछ और बनाना है उससे, तो यहाँ कोई फैसिलिटी नहीं है. तो ये कमिश्नर मैडम कह रही है, डिप्टी कमिश्नर मैडम, कि हम कुछ करेंगे इस एरिया में, और मेरे ख्याल में वो करेंगी भी. तो ऐसे ही कुछ बढ़ेगा आगे.
Thanks.
It is creativity, innovation, everything put together.
Yeah. Sudhir Mishra ji, I have a question for you. In a lot of schools abroad, movies, films are used to teach life skills and values to children. And a lot of progressive schools in India have started doing that. But unfortunately, their complaint is they can't use Indian movies to do that, because Indian movies are far removed from reflecting the realities of Indian life or Indian values. We seem to have been stuck, though I'm not saying that there's a new wave of cinema, particularly with the opening of streaming channels which have come in, but we seem to be still stuck in the song and dance routine and the wooing and winning routine, which is heavily prejudiced against women. Can you throw some light? I mean, how do schools, progressive schools in India, want to use films as a medium to teach about our local culture, about our values, about our local heroes? What can we do about it?
Oh, I mean, if there is a need, there has to be. I mean, where do filmmakers come from? Filmmakers come from the society. There was a man called B.R. Chopra who walked from some place in Punjab and became a filmmaker. There were story writers, people like that. So, if there is a need, the young should come forward, right? The cinema as a commercial venture has always reflected some kind of value system of the society. I would beg to differ that there have been absolute difference. For example, Indian cinema has always upheld the values of love, of brotherhood, of an anti-feudal spirit, of the oppression of women. Not all films, but in some ways they have been pro, let's say, not sending off a girl to get married against her wishes. All that. A lot of these shackles have been broken by even traditional Indian cinema, right? But there is much to do, and there, unfortunately, we have seen documentaries and other kinds of films which are which take up certain values or certain social ideas as boring. And sometimes people even do them in boring ways, which is not necessary, right? I mean, you can take a film. I mean, if you see channels like Discovery, if you see channels like History, you can turn all of this into, but because it is always these government kind of contracts which are handed out to hacks who don't know the craft, right? Because there's a craft, there is a skill, there is a way to tell stories, and that has to be honed, taught, right? Not so. I mean, that I think now more and more because of the streaming services, because of the plethora of television channels, because and now anybody, because of YouTube, because of all this, possibilities open up, right? So young people can now, for example, there can be a niche YouTube channel, right, which can talk about even something like, let's say, what Mr. Singh is saying about horticulture, about value addition. What do you do? You know, about ideas like that. You know, I mean, you can take up districts and say, this is the district, this is its history, this is its soil, this is its condition, this is a possibility, this also is the possibility, and this is the future. But somebody has to be able to tell it in a more interesting way, and it can be used to, you know, I mean, the audiovisual medium. And today, especially because it's actually very easy. When we started out, you know, you have to have at least a 16mm camera, right? And film. Today, you know, all of NDTV is shot with a Samsung camera. All that you see, right? Anybody can edit, download a software. Anybody can edit on a laptop. Again, if you go on the internet, you don't have to come to Bombay. You can be in Roper and learn about editing, right? From some of the best teachers in the world. Join a workshop. So I think you can use it to, and the audiovisual medium is very good to, say, teach people. I mean, because you have a language deficiency in India in a lot of parts. So there's a lot that can be done if the audiovisual is included as a course. It should be. Cinema or the audiovisual, you know, should be taught as a course in school. Maybe just as an optional course in schools. Just kids who are interested. I mean, somebody is interested in sports. Somebody might not be. I mean, why do we say that, you know, every kid has to be interested in sports? You know, some kid is interested in the piano. Some kid is interested in movie making, right? In telling stories. Maybe he's a shy, you know, sort of boy or girl, you know, who is not very physically fit, who feels deficient when he enters but in the privacy of a room in front of a laptop, he can shine, right? You could have the next genius coming out of there, you know. So I think it's very important to teach audiovisual skills, storytelling skills, you know, techniques. And once you trigger a young kid's imagination, I mean, there have been experiments. You put computers among slum kids and you suddenly, you know, and you don't do anything. They just start playing around with it. You put some computers, put some things, put some workshops, some lessons. One teacher comes once in a while and you let kids play. You'll see how they discover, because creativity is today, education should not be about ratta maru, because that's Google. You don't have to learn a date. Why? Google, right? I mean, today and kids do that. If I tell them about myself, oh, I wrote Jaane Bhi Do Aero in 1982, that suddenly they're checking on Google whether what I'm saying is true or not. You know, they're doing that, right? So why do you need to this rote learning? What you should teach is creativity. What you should teach is principles. What you should teach is imagination. The ability to imagine, to take a condition and to, you know. So, I mean, all that, if it is included along with this, I think it kind of benefits people a lot.
So I think you very rightly said that it's important to teach creativity and imagination, because in the age of AI and computers, like you said, these are the things a computer and a machine can't do. Creativity and imagination, this is what distinguish our children from the computer. I have a question to which Dr. Sumer Singh or Mr. Jha, to both of them, they both can address this. Over the past few years, Mishra ji can address this question. In fact, I'd like all three of you to comment on it, because it's a very, very important issue. The last few years, particularly, social media especially has degenerated into a hate factory. There's all kind of news which is distorted, pictures are distorted, news is distorted to reflect political ideologies, to represent hate. Do we at this time, do we need schools to have a counter-curriculum which runs against this hate which we are seeing everywhere, which promotes our democratic liberal values, which promotes the values which are enshrined in our constitution, for which many of our forefathers, our freedom fighters, gave their lives for? Do schools need to promote such a counter curriculum against this hate? Sumer, do you want to go first?
Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, Sumer. Unmute yourself.
Arpita ji, mute it and yeah.
Yeah, I basically, this is being encouraged by political parties and other vested interests. They have literally factories of people who are creating these WhatsApps and short documentaries. The idea is to create hate. The idea is divisive, and it is can only be, matched or combated through critical thinking. So when people are able to distinguish between what is being fed to them and what is actually true, when they can distinguish and start thinking for themselves, when they can start looking at more than two sources to be able to get a picture of what actually is happening. So what schools can do is they can teach critical thinking. That is very, very essential. It's one of the most important soft skills. And that is where schools can play an important role.
Thanks, Sumer. Mr. Jha, would you like to comment on this as to the role of schools?
Yeah, basically we are talking about it. हम लोग इस पे बात कर रहे हैं. सोशल मीडिया पे जो बहुत सारे फेक न्यूज़ आती है, बहुत सारे वीडियोस आते हैं, just forwarded to the people. और उसमें एक ही वीडियो कई लोग उसको फॉरवर्ड कर देते हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कि आप अपनी क्रिएटिविटी कुछ बनाएं, अपनी कोई पोइट्री जो है दैट हैज टू बी स्प्रेड, वो सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू बनाएं. आप कोई स्टोरी छोटी सी बना के उसको अपने वॉइस में रिकॉर्ड करके भेजें. सो उसमें थोड़ा सा हमें कंस्ट्रक्टिव अप्रोच लाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि वी कैन नॉट कीप दिस अवे फ्रॉम देम. हम उसको पॉजिटिविटी के साथ बात करें कि दिस इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू टू शो योर क्रिएटिविटी एंड इमेजिनेशन एंड इनोवेशंस. तो वो उसका एक बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है कि आपकी क्रिएटिविटी को ये बहुत अच्छे से शेयर करेगा. एंड इट वुड बी पब्लिक, यू वुड बी अ पब्लिक फिगर. अगर आप बहुत अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट लिखते हैं तो दैट पीपल में इवन आस्क कि भाई बहुत अच्छा आपने काम किया है. तो कोई पोएट्री बहुत अच्छी लिखता है तो वो एक दूसरे को एनकरेजमेंट और मोटिवेशन देता है जब हम लोग इस तरह की, क्योंकि हमारे बहुत से बच्चे हैं जो अपनी खुद की इमेजिनेशन में स्टोरीज लिखते हैं कि जो अभी रिलेवेंट नहीं है, लेकिन हो सकता है कि बाद में वो रिलेवेंट हो जाए, क्योंकि हमने कभी कल्पना नहीं की थी कि टेक्नोलॉजी का एडवांसमेंट इतना हो जाएगा. लेकिन आज हम उस वर्ल्ड में हैं जो पहले लोग कल्पना नहीं कर सकते थे. तो वैसी ही कल्पनाएं आज बच्चे अपने लेवल पे करते हैं और हम लोग इसको मोटिवेट करते हैं कि यू डू इट एंड इट मे कम इन फ्यूचर. सो आप अपनी क्रिएटिविटी को कैसे स्प्रेड करते हैं, इफ इट इज बीइंग गिवन इन अ पॉजिटिव वे. हम नेगेटिव बात करके उनके माइंड को नेगेटिविटी से भर देते हैं. वी हैव टू टॉक ओनली पॉजिटिव अबाउट एवरीथिंग कि ये इसका ये पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट है एंड दिस हैज टू बी यूज्ड इन अ बेटर वे. So I think this is going to change the whole scenario of using the social media.
Sudhir ji, आप कुछ comment करना चाहेंगे? My question and what we just discussed?
It's a very complicated question. What Sumer is saying is absolutely true, because these are factories of hate. They manufacture hates. How do you counter these factories, right? There are many problems and it's complex. One, people believe what they want to believe. because there are so many people so dissatisfied. There is a whole world out there who have been left, right? And unfortunately, our development has been so lopsided that there is anybody can see himself as a victim, and then a victim needs an oppressor, and then anybody can be turned into the oppressor or the villain, right?
Right.
That's a very complicated, issue. But like Mr. Singh again is saying, you have to teach, the only way out is critical thinking. कबीर कहते हैं बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर. ये व्हाट्सएप की मैसेज है आजकल. बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़, फला बड़ा हुआ, फला ये, फला वो, कुछ स्टेटमेंट मार दो. लेकिन कबीर उसके बाद कहते हैं पंथी को छाया नहीं, फल लागे अति दूर. So if you teach the second line, until you don't check, confirm, किसी ने कह दिया बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर, मान मत लो, है ना. किसी ने कह दिया सैनिटाइजर पी लो, बेटा मर जाओगे, प्रेसिडेंट ने कहा तो क्या हुआ, मत पियो, मर गए लोग अमेरिका में. हिंदुस्तान की बात छोड़िए आप. तो जब आप you have to teach people to check everything. Use their critical faculty. क्योंकि कोई कह रहा है इसलिए मान मत लो. ऐसा भ्रम होता है ना कि फला लड़के को किसी लड़की ने छोड़ दिया तो लड़कियां सब खराब है. ऐसा है ना एक भ्रम सा, ऐसा एक cliches, myths, है ना. जो you want to believe what you want to believe. You have to have counter stories. You have to be able to check everything. You have to trust yourself basically. हमारे यहाँ and around the world we have an atmosphere of subservience. पाया लागू, भाई साहब ने कहा होगा तो सच ही होगा. डॉक्टर ने 2 गोली दे दी, लाल पीली खा लेते हैं डॉक्टर साहब. जब इस तरह का एक एटमॉस्फेयर है उसमें तो कुछ भी बोलूंगा मैं तो यकीन कर लेंगे ना. मेरे सारे जितने स्टाफ है यूनिट में, जितने लोअर स्टाफ है, जो मैं बोलूँ मान लेंगे. Because you provide the money, you provide the employment, you provide because it is that semi-feudal world we live in. People believe supposing authority. कि भाई साहब कह रहे होंगे, कलेक्टर साहब कह रहे होंगे तो सही होगा. ये हमारे यहाँ एटमॉस्फेयर. कलेक्टर क्या था अंग्रेजों के जमाने में? कलेक्टर वो था जो कलेक्शन करता था, जो टैक्स कलेक्ट करता था. तब हम लोग उसको अभी भी कलेक्टर बोलते हैं. नाम भी बदलने चाहिए.
बिल्कुल सही.
He should be the development officer. He should be called something else. He should not be called collector. He's not collecting tax revenue. He's not the oppressor. He's not the English rule. Why haven't we changed these? The way we think, kids have to be taught that. You have to change the way of thinking. That's all education. Education actually is the biggest way of. I'm an educationist son. Where I'm not a politician's grandson. My father retired as vice chancellor BHE. Right. So I mean, I'm a professor's son. I've grown up in a university. Why am I, whoever I am, why am I bright? Because every bright guy in Saga University, the head of the department was my uncle, right? I could walk into any house and biggest authority in that, one of the biggest authorities in that subject was available to me, right? His wife would give me dinner and the husband would teach me, right? We had those facilities, right? We could walk into a library. We could walk into anything because we grew up on a campus. So today it's available. I mean, you don't have to grow up in a campus. There's that computer in front of you which provides you so much good knowledge and also provides you lots, because there's a lot of wrong information, downright bad information, downright fake information. And that, how do you counter that is one of the biggest challenges.
Sumi, I want to add to what Sudhir ji was mentioning, and in order to counter this, and what Sumer sir told about critical thinking, we have to inculcate the debate habit or the subject right from the beginning. And this is where each and every subject, it can't be that only the debates are happening in the parliament. I think so. It has this habit has to come for home and education institute. This is where the right knowledge has to be inculcated. And adding on to your last question and how this debate could be constructively putting in, India has, your last question where I also wanted to comment was how this so-called Indian, a lot of movies which are not really being portrayed in a better way. There are a lot of good examples that our viewers and participants should understand. There was a beautiful movement that started in Gujarat by Kiranbir Sethi called Design for Change. And this is where, you know, your feel, imagine, do, and share. The principles are applied to make a movie which has not only created impact, for that society, but that audiovisual material has served a very good content for everyone. And if you see the OTT platform, which is creating a lot of new content, you will see a sea wave change in how cinema is perceived. And this is coming through the inculcation of this do, feel, imagine, and share, where the content has been created and Indian content has been shared now across. So this inculcation right from the schooling structure, where debate is been administered, and the Design for Change and Picture Pathshala kind of institutions are being incorporated, would be very healthy for our society to really have a good impact.
That also tells me, like what Sudhir Dana was saying, that everybody has to be a critical thinker. So how, when I talk to him and he says that how he is just stuck to a kind of genre which he's doing, and he has not got into that 100 crore club because it's by choice. So he makes people think a lot before he picks up a project. So that's what I think you are referring to, that debate and discussion, that people should be more opinionated at what they want to do, rather than just following a herd and just why a collector, or like at this age also, like Sir is doing something phenomenal, and Jaji is doing something very exceptional in his school, that making movies. And so I think we can carry on with this a lot about what we can, how social media can affect, and how skills can come at par when we are starting a school, or when we are doing workshops for critical thinking. So would you like to add something, Soumya, here?
Yeah, I have a point, or of reference to raise here, or again a question. Unfortunately, it's only a handful of progressive schools that are cultivating this culture of questioning and debate. In the large majority, I mean, we still have 1.2 million government schools where there's still this culture of obedience, culture of command and control between teachers and students. The larger issue lies there. How do we change that? How do we, I mean, yes, the new national education policy has come out, which says that critical thinking, but these are all pious intents. We never know if they'll ever be translated into reality. And translating that into reality requires a huge capacity building program of teachers, where teachers are trained, the mindsets are changed. This is not just about curriculum, having a new curriculum. It's also about changing mindsets, which is a larger challenge I see of what Bhavin is saying, what Sumer is saying, and what Sudhirji is saying, to implement critical thinking, debate culture, questioning culture, to break away from our thousands of years of tradition. How do we do it?
Why don't we have innovation? We have the biggest film industry in the world. We couldn't make an editing machine which was a simple thing of mechanical engineering. We couldn't make a steam bed, right? Why? So all our IIMs, all our IITs, I once asked the IIT guys, so they got very angry and one whole troll army went after me. But the problem is, you go to IITs through a coaching class, you you rato there, and then you come out and join the IAS, and 5 years later you've forgotten everything. So my point is, because you've not been taught to think, you have to be taught to use those principles to be able. I'm not talking generally. There are brilliant exceptions everywhere, right? I mean, so there are brilliant people in India, right? Unfortunately, they are not encouraged. So that idea of why should we be dependent on ventilators today in the COVID times from abroad? right? Why don't we have simple things like, grade mass, where, everything? I mean, because we have a genius which exists, except those we are not taught, we are not encouraged to innovate, to be creative. We are encouraged to follow. अभी 98% आ गए, अच्छा अभी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में 99% आ गए, क्या करूं उसका? उसी एजुकेशन सिस्टम में 99% आ गए, 100% आ गए बेटा. So education in India is like football in Brazil. It's a way out of poverty, which is great. It's a way out of a kind of a lower middle class life or whatever, which is very good. But beyond it, you have to have the encouragement for another kind of innovative thinking, which will then, because the basis of that exists in India, the genius or the potential exists. So why don't we have enough Nobel Prize winners? Why is agriculture, if it is an agricultural society, why is there no much, why Mr. Singh is saying there's very little innovation? Why? Because probably it is not encouraged. Probably it's if you can grow apples in Ropar, then why not, So I mean, there is so much that can be thought of, which is not encouraged, because हमारे यहाँ घोट के 98-99% आ जाओ बेटा, उसके बाद IAS में आ जाओ, उसके बाद शादी में तुम्हारा दहेज फिक्स कर देंगे और खत्म एजुकेशन, और उसके बाद अपना काम करना. ये that is what is, the main. Instead, and that odd boy, the odd person, the odd girl who thinks separately, who thinks innovatively, is not encouraged. Is thought of as mad, is thought of as crazy. But it's only the crazies that change the world.
Absolutely.
That is why these things are addressed. That is why these things are addressed in the new education policy, where they're talking about the application-based learning, and the rote learning has to be removed. That is what it has been taken up in the new education policy. And because somebody becomes the engineer and doesn't know, is the electrical engineer, but doesn't know to correct anything if it goes wrong in the plug or switch, but he doesn't know how to do it, and calling the electrician from outside. So what is the purpose of learning in electrical engineering if you cannot do the things at home if something goes wrong? तो ये चीजें तो अब इसीलिए इन चीजों को एड्रेस किया गया है न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में, कि ये अब एप्लीकेशन, आप उस चीज को अप्लाई करो, और चीजें केवल उसको समझ के और उसको अप्लाई नहीं किया तो उसका कोई मतलब नहीं है. केवल नॉलेज इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी assessed. Your application would be assessed.
Information, merely having information is not enough. Knowing facts is not enough. The idea behind those facts and how do you interpret those facts and how to use those facts in order, because those facts are today available on the computer, I mean, but beyond that, if you learn history, it's not what 1919 First World War, but you have to know what happened. Why it happened? What was the League of Nations? Why did it fail? Then you understand today. Not कि ये डेट था, इधर लीग ऑफ नेशंस था, ये वोट दिया, एग्जाम भर दिया, खत्म हो गया, चलो मार्क्स आ गए, अभी IAS में आ गया मैं, हाँ चलिए खत्म एजुकेशन, मम्मी शादी करो.
I think Sumer wants to say something. Sumer, go ahead.
Unmute.
Unmute yourself, please.
Discussion is getting so interesting that I want to say a little bit more than I had planned to.
Really, sir?
Now, statistically, when children go into school, let's say into kindergarten, 99% of them think differently to each other. When they finish school after class 12, only 1% of them thinks differently to the others. And he is thought out to be someone weird. He doesn't fit in with the crowd. He hasn't become a person of that institution. He has not conformed. Now it starts in the art school. A kid will make the most fantastic, colorful impressions of what he wants to, what he sees. And then his teacher tells him, no, the grass is green, the trunk is brown, the tree is green, the sky is blue, there are some birds flying in the sky, there may be a few clouds. And very soon you find everyone is making the same painting. So this conformity that takes place is something that we have to break. And the only way to do that is to look at children as individuals. You cannot look at them as a group of people, because they are not a group of people. They are a group of individuals. And until we recognize that, and until we start imparting soft skills, the technical skills we are imparting through school, through college, through technical institutes, and so on. But as Harvard, Stanford, Carnegie Mellon in their independent studies have found, 75 to 80% of success in career and in life depends on soft skills. And it's absolutely a fact. You look around you and you see some people who are not as well educated formally in terms of paper qualifications, doing very well. They have certain qualities, certain things which they have acquired. How have they acquired it? And are schools actually trying to impart soft skills? They are not. We talk about soft skills, we talk about how important they are, but we don't do anything about it. And it is soft skills which makes your character, which makes you dependable, which makes you someone who people can look up to. You have teamwork, you have leadership qualities, you have communication skills, you have critical thinking, you have creative thinking, you have empathy. The biggest thing lacking in this country today on the roads is empathy. You see things happening on the road, you take a shot with your camera, you post it on Facebook, and you move on. How are we going to change people without teaching them soft skills? And how are we going to teach soft skills? I would like to ask Mr. Jha, as he's representing the teaching community here.
We have many more with us, sir. Now, your Delhi College, Omar, Jhabua Maharaj, Saraswat ji, all are there in the last panel. So anybody would like to take this question, and this will be the last question and last statement, and we would like to end with that. So anybody can take this question if people are there. So Jhaji, let's start from you.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive question which he has asked, and we all have to work on that. Definitely, it's our duty also to change the mindset of the people, and the current generation, the generation who are with us, the children, those who are with us, where we could make some changes in it. Otherwise, once they grown up with certain mindset, it becomes very difficult. To change a grown up becomes a difficult. So we have to set certain examples. We have to show some real thing which basically they could imbibe. कि ऐसा करने से मुझे अच्छा फील होता है. That feel has to be there. जो empathy की बात कर रहे हैं, किसी की sympathy वाली बात ना हो. Empathy, if somebody helps someone, not because he or she is in the need of that, वो एक शेयरिंग की उसमें आदत आए कि हम अपनी चीजें शेयर करें. What I know must be shared with others also. तो वो एक empathy develop करें बच्चों में, तो that could make a new generation livable and more happier also. तो वो शायद हम इसी generation में हम सबकी duty बनती है. All the principals would agree to have this transformational change in the students, to have such kind of a feeling कि उनमें love of affection की बात ही हम करें, और वो jealousy और hatred और वो एक के पीछे भागना, नंबरों के पीछे भागना और हम आगे निकल जाए की भावना दूर हो. शायद हम उसमें तभी हम आगे की सोसाइटी में कुछ चेंज ला पाएंगे.
Thank you. So Neeraj ji, anything you would like to add to your both?
First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Sumer Singh, Mr. Sudhir Mishra, Dr. Jha. I think Soumya was asking the right questions. I was very enamored by Mr. Mishra's, probably it comes from the background that he spoke so much on rote learning. तोते बनाते हैं, ये आज भी सच है। NEP 2020 आई है और उसमें राइट नॉइजेस हैं, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है। 21st सेंचुरी स्किल्स की बात करी जा रही है, क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एंड ऑल दैट। मैंने जैसे पहले अपने पैनल डिस्कशन में कहा था, अगर आप गुरुकुल में जाएं तो डॉक्टर सुमेर सिंह ने जो कहा है वो प्रॉब्लम वहाँ सॉल्व हो जाती है। अगर अर्जुन को तीरंदाज बनना है वो तीरंदाज बनेगा, भीम को गदा उठानी है वो गदा उठाएगा, क्योंकि वो टीचर ने उसकी क्षमता, उसकी पोटेंशियल को जांचा कि वो किस चीज में जा सकता है। वो राजे महाराजाओं के लिए था, आज थोड़े हमारी पॉपुलेशन बहुत ज्यादा है तो इस तरह का संभव नहीं होगा, लेकिन यही कॉन्सेप्ट हमको करना पड़ेगा। और मैं किसी पार्टी से जुड़ा हुआ नहीं हूँ, परंतु मैं विश्वास करता हूँ कि गुरुकुल सिस्टम अलाउड ऑल दीज थिंग्स टू हैपन, व्हिच actually also in the boarding school it is happening. I think ये जो बच्चों को एक जैसा हम बनाते हैं सोच उनका, उसका कहीं सोसाइटी, जैसे फिल्म में सुधीर साहब ने कहा कि फिल्म्स कहीं ना कहीं सोसाइटी की वैल्यूज को रिफ्लेक्ट करती है। हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि फिल्म और ये इनका वो चलता रहेगा। फिल्म विल रिफ्लेक्ट व्हाट सोसाइटी इज। सिमिलरली द स्कूल विल आल्सो कंटिन्यू टू पेंडर टू व्हाट पेरेंट्स वांट, एंड पेरेंट्स वांट कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट। आज 7वीं से बच्चा IIT कोचिंग कर रहा है। द ब्राइटेस्ट ऑफ द किड्स गो टू कोचिंग, एंड यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड टू द कोचिंग। तोते बनाए जाते हैं, उनको तरीका बताया जाता है कि IIT के क्वेश्चन किस तरह के आएंगे और किस तरह आपको उनको आंसर करना है। तो बच्चे की सोचने की जो क्षमता है, जो कि and these are the kids who are intelligent, whose academic intelligence is higher than others, and probably having become IITians, they do not do as well as some of those, we call them fisadis, but their soft skills are great, but it doesn't dawn on people because they want admission in IIT. तो IITs को खत्म कर दें या इतने सारे बना दें कि जिसको IIT जाना है वो वहाँ जाए। तो कॉलेज के एडमिशन की वजह से ये प्रॉब्लम्स हो रहे हैं, और इसका सीधा संबंध है पेरेंट देन दे वांट द बेस्ट फॉर देयर किड्स, एंड यू कांट ब्लेम देम। इट्स द स्कैरसिटी in our country of good education at school level followed by the college level. Somehow sometime I feel that the children who go to IIT, then they join IAS. What's the point? They have wasted money. The children go to medical institutes to become doctors, but they end up being IAS. These are because they were not guided at the right time, they are wasting a seat and all. So I think there's a direct link on that, and there's a huge challenge for schools. Parents' education is the key part of that. They want designer kits. These days I just opened my school for resident, they're young kids, 5-6 of them come. I won't name. Somebody sent, exact amount of what child will eat. 4 days, 5 days. So the parents are overindulgent. They do not let the creativity in the child come to the fore. They want to design the kid the way they want to design. So there's a whole gamut of things, and things. Society is involved, not only schools. Everything is school blamed for and expected when things go wrong. The parents are there at your desk for whatever.
Thank you.
It's something which I think we need to all think about. But there are leaders who will make change, and they are making a change. And I'm sure the children there will continue to lead the world, not only the country. And it's happening. It's happening in small pockets with a small number of children. I wish that it grows. And NEP is all about implementation. It's not about writing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So we would just like to end with Madhav Saraswat ji's quote. जब भाभी ने बताया कि आप बहुत अच्छा हिंदी की कविता बोलते हैं, तो एक उससे आप हमारा आज की कॉन्फ्रेंस को थोड़ा सा
मैं कविता पाठ तो नहीं करूंगा, but I would like to say that in any given situation, whether it is COVID or it is non-COVID, such introspection should continue, and all of us need to realize as teachers that education for life should take precedence over education for livelihood. till we will continue working only towards livelihood, I think this parity, this whatever we have been talking about, the weaknesses and shortcomings of education will always continue. And this journey has to start from the schools, not from the colleges. Colleges can take the responsibility of livelihood, or education for life has to be taken up by the schools. So we as teachers have a huge responsibility for the future of this globe, not only for this nation.
Omar, anything you would like to state? Just one last quote.
Thank you, Sapna. I think so. Schools need to start small. We just need to start off with maybe small habits, which we all used to have. We can actually start off with maybe reading, just as simple as that. People have stopped reading. They've started to listen. I mean, if you see most of the people, you're talking about social media, everybody just listens to things. There's some historical fact, and you don't know. If you ask somebody, what is the reference to, from what reference have you sort of, so he said, well, I saw it on WhatsApp. So there's nobody who's read history, or nobody has read about the incident, etc. So we've got to reintroduce the habit of reading in a very large way. And I think so that will be very successful.
Anything, Siddharth, you would like to add? I can see Siddharth is there.
No, I think hopefully the people who attended the day-long conference actually take something back. I think I learned a lot about farming, and under Dr. Sumer's guidance, I'm starting a little farmhouse, a little home garden, I would say, soon. So yes, I think I hope people found it useful.
And Sudhir Dada, anything you would like to tell all these eminent educationists, including the rural people who are listening to you, and आपके लिए काफी देर से वो wait कर रहे थे, मुझे messages आ रहे थे कि आप कब आने वाले हैं.
I get very petrified when I talk to educationists because they remind me of my father, So, whom I had to tell educationists, but yeah, I mean, I just find that, what Mr. Sumer was saying was absolutely right, that, you start off with every kid being different from the other, and then you standardize them. And I think, you've got to encourage individuality. You have to encourage the person to think. Actually, there is nothing wrong with, ideally, in the ideal world, if somebody goes into the IIT and then becomes a filmmaker or becomes an IAS, because, he evolves and he brings some other kind of skill. He becomes Secretary of Science and Technology. Maybe that person from the IIT should be chosen to go into the science and technology area, because he would understand, and you need all sorts of skills, right? Somebody becomes a filmmaker, he can go into science fiction, if he has a science background. So I think, I think all sorts of individuality should be encouraged, and education is at school level is where the kid gets triggered. And I think there should be a class in school where, a kid is left to himself. You put a piano, you put a computer, you put something, there are 50 things in a large hall. What does the kid veer towards himself? Not that you tell him. What is his natural proclivity? Where does he go? That natural proclivity, that innate genius of the kid, not his father's or parents' fantasy about him, his innate genius, that's where the teacher should find. What we lack in India a lot is that kind of counseling. Because, you can't blame parents alone, because parents have not had that counseling when they were young. They're trying to do the best. It's a tough world. There's no social, net to fall back on. In India, if you fall into poverty, you're falling into one dark hole, right? In all sorts of ways. So, you can't blame the parents totally. It's how the school system should be structured, so that by the time the kid comes out, he knows roughly his own potential. He knows whether he wants to be a gardener, a horticulturist, a physician, a filmmaker, a musician. And then this education system should allow him later to change his mind also.
Thank you.
It must allow. He must have a scholar, like a BA in a minor subject in music, and mathematics. Now, go wherever you want, I think.
Thank you so much. Bhavin, with that, Sumaya, can we end the session, today's
Yes,
session
yes.
now?
Yes, Sapna.
I think we are well on time. We said 4 o'clock and we are bang on time, 2 minutes before that. Thank you all of you for being with us. हमारे मध्य प्रदेश की सारी पॉपुलेशन को आपने बिल्कुल इधर भाविन को भी मैसेजेस आ रहे होंगे, सुमैया को भी यहाँ भी मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं कि व्हाट अ वंडरफुल डे एंड पता नहीं चला भाविन 10 बज से 4 बजा दिए और when we started so we had all of us education world and we thought कि शायद 3 घंटे में हम लोग फिजल आउट हो जाएंगे और हमारे सेशंस शायद इतने बहुत मेहनत की है एजुकेशन वर्ल्ड की टीम, पूरी टीम ने और we are very, very grateful to all the people who in Madhya Pradesh have supported us for this cause. People from rural districts who have अगर वो अभी नहीं भी है पैनल में पर बिलीव मी वो इस वीडियो का वेट कर रहे हैं, कुछ वजह से नहीं आ पाए होंगे बिकॉज हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के लोग ने बस वो अभी भी जितने जो मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं वो फॉरवर्ड लुकिंग थे कि कुछ जो भी अब आप बताएंगे हमें बताइए कि ये सब भी ऐसा बात पूरे दिन का भी वेबिनार होता है और ऐसे भी लोग हमसे भी बात करेंगे. सो दैट थॉट इटसेल्फ उनको इतना ज्यादा एनकरेजमेंट मिला है कि आपने हमारे बारे में सोचा एंड completely the credit goes to education world from my side जिन्होंने बिल्कुल ही आंख बंद करके मुझे बस बोल दिया आप करते जाओ.
Sorry, and in education, boys today have to be taught how to behave in the modern world vis-a-vis gender.
Is very
Vis-a-vis women.
Women, yeah.
Vis-a-vis boys have to relearn. You have to
yes.
Boys. Because
yeah.
Fortunately, they grow up in patriarchal homes where they learn all sorts of nonsense, all sorts of cliches, all sorts of biases. The way they look at the other women is totally leaves a lot to be desired. And I think if you want to change society, then you have to teach boys how to, they have to relearn how they look at the opposite sex.
Thank you so much.
That should be part of the fundamental from class 1.
So this team also has been led by 2 women, Sumaya and me. So Bhavin was just instrumental in supporting us. So thank you, Dada.
Women empowerment is what is the mantra, and with the ma'am, all the headmasters here, 10 से 4 की school तो बनती थी.
I don't know about
Bhavin, and we also hope that Sudhir Mishra ji will lead a change in Bollywood, where women portrayal will be stopped.
No, it's changing. It's changing. And there are these fancy words like empowerment and all, these are cliches. You just have to, everybody is equal.
But or साथ में
you just have to learn that, that is basic. That your sister will have to have the same opportunities as you. It's exactly the same. Right, and you just
I think ये सेशन तो आपको बहुत ज्यादा बार दिखाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि इसमें बहुत पते की बातें मतलब एग्रीकल्चर, फिल्म, एजुकेशन, सोशल इमोशनल क्वोशंट, क्रिएटिविटी एंड नॉलेज एंड सिद्धार्थ के सारे अपने बिठा लिए हैं एक साथ. सो एंड थैंक यू टू आवर स्पॉन्सर्स एक्स्ट्रा मार्क्स एंड दिव्या लाल फ्लिप लर्न के लिए जिन्होंने हमें सपोर्ट किया एंड सारे जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स के जितने भी स्कूल्स हैं जिनके मैं नाम गिनाती जाऊंगी तो शायद सिद्धार्थ नोज कितना मैं पीछे सिद्धार्थ की भी पढ़ी थी. सिद्धार्थ मुझे बताओ कौन से गांव जाना है, कौन से. सो एवरीवन हैज हेल्प मी. चोइत्राम स्कूल जहाँ सर कौन से स्कूल से मुझे नहीं आ रहा है टिक वो भी आपने मुझे हेल्प किया. सुमेर सिंह सर विदाउट इवन नोइंग मैं क्या कर रही हूँ कि यस वी आर देयर to support. And Sudhir Dada, always a pleasure listening to you. आपकी हर बात जब भी मैं कोई भी पैनल में सुनती हूँ तो बहुत कुछ आप सुनाते ही रहते हो और बहुत कुछ लर्न करने को मिलता है. So this is just the beginning for you to come back to education. And Bhavin, we are going to rope him again and again for a lot of things. He is encyclopedia of lot of information. Along with that, Madhav ji, thank you so much. आप हर फ्लावर से मुझे thank you करते रहते हैं जब भी मैं कुछ करती हूँ. Omar, all the time believing in me कि ठीक है करो, you will do well. Arpita, yes, all the time Arpita said this is correct. So General Kulkarni, Ashok Pandey ji sir, all our other panelists, Deepak Goyal, और मैं किसी का अगर नाम भूल गई तो सारे लोग, Bhavin, I think they have really supported us, and Bhavin and Sumaya all the time. Bhavin, I'll not trouble you with calls anymore for a few days. And Poonam from Education World, Poonam was like my backbone from morning till evening. Poonam, कितने registrations हुए? And let me tell you, just 5-7 दिन पहले हमारे पास 80 registration थे, तो panic button इतना हो गया था कि हम क्या करेंगे. And thank you all कि इतने सारे registrations हो गए. काफी लोग Facebook पे हैं. अभी तक भी 195 तो अभी हमारे Zoom में ही हैं, Bhavin. So thank you everyone, Bhavin. With that, and Sumaya, I would like to just
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Sapna. Thank you very
everyone.
much.
Thank you so much, Sapna. It was
Thank
a
you.
really
Thanks a lot,
wonderful
Sapna. Thank you
session.
very much.
Thanks a ton. Thank you.
To all
Bye-bye.
our panelists, it's just, we just hope that, you know, this will not be just a all-day gap fest, and that each one of us is going to take away something and we're going to implement them.
And
Yes, yes,
Tripathi
true.
ji का भी message है कि like he's really liked it, and he says कि सबको कुछ ना कुछ लेके जाना चाहिए, and continue with this kind of
नहीं,
sessions.
सपना लेके नहीं जाना है, अब हमारी जिंदगी में इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, वो चाहे स्कूल हो या
The host
whether
is
me
asking you
in
to
my
switch on
writing
your
or
camera.
Sudhir Mishra ji in his movies, we all are going to take back something, not only take back learning, but we're going to implement them.
Yes.
क्या करूं? अभी तक
मैं खेती करने जा रहा हूँ
Thank you
सिद्धार्थ
very
के
much.
यहाँ.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Dana.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.